sounds like tearing and
Oh my god!
and stuff, and a bugbear, this giant towering furry creature with these insectoid eyes, comes out of the bush and is holding Buggut. You were misled by the crackling and tearing, and it was actually it trying to get to it and tearing through the shrubbery to get to it. Buggut does have this giant gash over his torso, and it's whimpering, and the bugbear tosses him on the ground and then starts charging you.
Oh, yeah, Buggut! There was a bugbear there!
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, shit!
Are any of us awake?
By the sounds of Thief going, Buggut! Like, y'all are starting to wake up and you're seeing this monstrous bugbear charging.
Oh my god.
Can I get an initiative tracker for today?
Yeah, I can do that.
Absolutely.
Bomber!
Buggut scurries out of there, limping.
Good.
And just like, basically he's running around on all fours, by the way, and this time he's like limping on his like left leg and he's gashed around the side. He looks pretty close, like if he gets hit again.
No.
I went easy on him just because that's absurd. And thought it was fun
Really
scaring y'all. But yes. So Bugget's trying to get out of there. So Nim, you wake up and immediately you're seeing this bugbear charging at Thief. What are you doing?
Well, I am going to go to my spells.
Mm-hmm.
And
Quickly folds through spellbook.
I have a halo of spores, which is really cool. I basically like have a bunch of creatures that go fight something. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my thorn whip at it. I'm going to kind of stand up and get in a stance and just like.
Okay.
Yes, I have a
Absolutely.
thorn whip on my wrist.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So this thorny bracelet on you starts to grow and fashion into a whip as you whip it at the bugbear.
Well,
And whip it good.
do I add anything
Real
to that? Or
I don't believe you do. I believe it's as a spell you do not add anything, but it might say on the card.
I got a 10.
Okay, a 10. So you whip it and it's just not far enough. You did it reactively.
Okay.
But it is not far enough to reach the bugbear, so it continues to charge. Is there something you do with your movement while you still have like a second?
I'm going to jump out of the way.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's like kind of coming at us. I'm kind of like just gonna.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that you use half your movement to get up and just kind of scurry to the side a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
But
and
it
that
doesn't
is
hit the bear.
Bim. You wake up.
I wake up.
Bim!
That's his reaction. And, that's sort of his reaction for everything. And he panics, but his fight or flight instinct is not too well developed, so he runs towards the bugbear, directly towards it.
Okay.
And he attempts to shocking grasp it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
All right, go ahead. Roll an attack for me.
All right, so 23.
All right, so you definitely hit it. You actually run up to it, and this bugbear, you latch onto it, and you cast Shocking Grasp, which is a great point to point out that spells in Kipos are living, and the way you cast these spells are passed down rituals and traditions from ancient druids from long ago that wizards adopted. So the way you connect with these spell beings is through these, basically these rituals that druids came up with. So basically you probably have these sigils in your head then. Mm-hmm. And you mutter a cantation, and with that you grab onto this bugbear. And as a response of muttering the right cantation, this cantrip reacts to you, and it shocks the bugbear. So go ahead and roll damage.
What do you add to damage?
Nothing.
2.
2 points of damage.
Yeah, not for spells.
Okay. Who's...
Sorry, it would be Nim.
It's Nim, Bin,
Nimbam, sorry, bugbear. My bad.
Bugbear. Cool. All right, so Bugbear is going to basically form tackle Thief.
I understand. I gave you the tasty goblin and you run at me.
17.
Last time.
Yes, hit.
17. Okay.
Him.
Damage.
Yeah. For that, you take 7 points of damage as this Bugbear tackles you off of the log you were sitting on, tackles you to the ground, and kind of
Stays on me.
stays on you. Yes.
7.
7 points of damage. Absolutely. This Bugbear is now clutching on to Thief. Buggut is up a tree. And now it is Kalanai. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to touch it looks like a kind of, I'm trying to think of a better word for it, but like a biohazard kind of sigil looking thing.
Absolutely.
And like touch it to my forehead and then shoot out a ray of sickness at him.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to roll an attack. That's going to be 14.
Absolutely. That is not a hit, unfortunately.
Poop. Okay, well that's all I got.
Okay.
Well, wait, no, he's going after
He's on
Thief,
Thief.
right?
Mhm.
Is there any way I can try to like go and help Thief?
I would say you can go and interact with the Bugbear and like.
Try to give him some leeway with the bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus action, and you can latch onto him and give Thief advantage on trying to escape him.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now it is Thief's turn. Thief, what are you doing? You do have an advantage to escape, or you could just like whatever you want.
I want Thief. He just kind of like yells, "Save me!" and like kind of just goes like this to use Prestidigitate.
Mhm.
And I want it to make a shield, but I want it to be like really crappy because he's not good at magic yet.
Okay.
But he just kind of creates like a crappy plaque of wood between him and the Bugbear.
Absolutely.
And then he just starts trying to get away.
And kind of like scurries away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say roll for scurrying away. Do a dexterity saving throw with advantage. Not that you need it.
That's 19.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, so you cast this really shitty shield forms in front of you, and the Bugbear. You manage to hold it up, and then Kalanai grabs onto this Bugbear and pulls, and you manage to backpedal, basically scurry out from underneath it. You can use half your movement to get up if you wish.
Yes.
And that's the end of your turn. Blitz.
I'm gonna make a ranged attack and just try and shoot him in the arm to just, I guess, weaken him.
Heck yeah. You can pull out that crossbow with a unicorn tattooed on there. Yeah.
Tattoo, sorry, it's like an
An engraving.
engraving. Thank you.
Yes,
what I was
that's what it is.
looking. That's an unnatural 20.
Ooh.
Absolutely, that's a
Pew,
hit.
pew.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool.
So reactively, you reach for your satchel that was right next to you, pull out that crossbow, and sit up and shoot at that murmuring Bugbear. That sobbering Bugbear. Sobbering Bugbear.
I got
Add dexterity and proficiency.
11.
yeah.
Wow. Points of damage.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah, this Bugbear that seems to be tearing into a shield and reacting to Kalanai clutching at its shoulder just gets pierced in like the back of the neck.
Ooh.
Its burly body is too thick for it to go all the way through,
Okay.
but it shrieks in pain and it turns towards you.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
All right, so Zeth's turn.
Yeah. So am I just now waking up?
Who was on watch?
Us.
Yes.
Oh,
you were
wait.
waking up.
Me.
I'm just now waking up.
Hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look around and be like, oh no, what's happening? And then I'm obviously gonna say, where did Buggut go?
Oh no!
And I guess I'm gonna go look for him.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you scurry around. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Not gonna
Or you can do investigation if you wish.
situation.
I'm gonna do perception.
Yeah.
So 13.
13. It's kind of hard to spot him at the moment. You
no.
kind of lost sight of him. You see the stick that he was chewing on, nowhere near that. He's nowhere near the campfire. He's not digging in your satchel like he has been. You don't see him.
Oh no.
Weird.
Don't know where it went.
I don't know.
All right, and back at the top, Nim.
Okay, I'm going to cast. I don't know how to pronounce it. Shilaya.
Slide.
Shilaya. I'm going to cast that on my staff, which makes my
Woo!
staff a 1d8, and that's a bonus action. And then I'm going to run up to the bugbear and hope. I think I'm nearby, and I'm going to just like whack it with my staff.
Absolutely. So as you grab onto your staff and cast the spell, you mutter this druidic cantation in a language that you've been teaching
So I
yourself.
just like say something.
Whatever you,
Abracadabra.
abracadabra, and then you dab, and you abracadabra, and then you hit the staff onto the ground, and this little tiny patch of flower and grass starts to grow from underneath it, and you see this like spectral green hand clutch onto the staff as well as this glow of green shines around it.
I'm
Then
cool.
you chase after the beast and you whack it across its head. Go ahead and roll for an attack for me.
I got a 19.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll
Awesome.
damage.
And it's a 1d8. Which one's that again? I always.
It's
Is
the-
this?
Like a
It's the 2 triangles. And
This?
Yes.
No, this.
this.
Awesome.
Alright.
I got a 7, and then what do I add to that?
Dexterity plus
Dexterity.
That's 12, and I'm proficient, so 2. So that's 14.
14 points of
Dex
damage.
is 5.
Damn.
Does the shillelagh give you any additions to damage, or does it just make a magical
It
weapon?
makes it become magical, and it makes my staff a 1d8.
It's normally 1d6.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so how much points of damage again?
14.
14.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Damn.
Oh!
Okay, I want to cut its head off.
Okay.
With the
So,
Are we
that
sure
work?
we're gonna kill it?
Because it already got stabbed
Yeah.
in the neck with the arrow, like right above that, maybe.
So it's not a very sharp object, but as you run and kind of like do this like cool druidic slide, sounds like a cool
Come
dance
on, y'all
move.
do the druidic slide.
Exactly. You slide, this tuft of dirt flies into the air as you.
I guess no, I want to like stab up into his neck. I feel like that's better.
Okay, you
like,
connect the staff
Yeah.
up into the wound.
like you know, like
that
when it goes like
bloods.
up through the head,
Absolutely.
kind of.
God damn.
And it doesn't pierce all the way through, but it breaks the neck as you jab it into it.
Oh
And
yeah.
the beast and then falls, like collapses onto your staff. You have to kind of pull it out from underneath it.
Okay,
The
and I'm
beast
gonna like
is dead.
shriek and do like a little dance. I've never killed anything before.
Oh my god, murder! Yeah.
Is everyone alright? Is anyone wounded?
Man, that's fucked.
That was pretty brutal, but good job. Thank you, Nim. It was
You're-
very impressive.
Thank you.
When the bugbear falls, how does so with your magic with prestidigitation, like when it disappears, what does it do?
It kind of for prestidigitation, it kind of just starts to fall apart and pieces of it start to disappear until it's completely gone.
Alright.
Wait, would my good berry work on bug gut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So
We don't
do
know
we
where he
see
is.
him right now? Because I know
No.
he
We don't
was
know where he
I'm
dropped.
is.
trying to find
No,
it.
he's in the tree, but we don't know that.
Bug gut, it's alright, buddy. We killed that bugbear
Okay,
thing.
well, I'm gonna roll perception.
You can come down now, buddy, wherever you
That
are.
Yeah.
Where'd
Hello?
he go?
Bug
I got
gut.
a 17.
Bug peeks his head down a little branch, and then the branch starts to crack, and he's like, he clutches
Oh,
onto the
yeah.
trunk, and then he limply pulls himself down the tree trunk.
Okay, I'm gonna cast good berry then. Which I don't know how many
Yours
berries
back.
it makes.
10.
10 berries.
Each one has 1 hit point.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast. I don't know how much he needs, but I'm gonna cast that so I have 10 berries in my hand.
I just need about 10 berries.
Okay, I have some berries for you.
If I were to say, okay. And he comes and he like acts like he's about to reach them, and then he puts his face in your palm and starts eating them out. His teeth.
Well,
and
that is
tongue.
just
Yeah.
I'm used to it. Monkey does this all the time.
What happened, bug gut?
And
Oh,
he just
wow.
stares. He just stares at Thief.
Yeah.
His
Yeah, how'd you
eyes
get
are-
so
or
injured?
His ears are not back. He's just this intense frown at Thief.
He climbed in my lap and he kept annoying me when I was trying to have a conversation, and he kept pointing at the bush. So I threw him at the bush.
Oh my God, thief!
He wanted to go to the
But
bush.
he's so
Thief.
no. He was trying to help you.
Thief, I want
my
you.
friend.
He was trying to help me by telling me to go to the bush where there was a bugbear.
Or he was trying
Thief,
to
I
point
want
out
you
that
to-
there was a threat.
I want you to look at Buggut in the eyes. And say,
No, I'm not
Buggut.
looking at that goblin.
Buggut like crosses his arms and turns away.
No,
No,
say you're
Buggut,
sorry,
Buggut,
thief.
we're gonna remedy this. We're gonna make this right. Buggut.
Hmm.
Come on, thief. You know, you guys love each other. Come on.
I don't love him.
What's
I only
his
love
right?
one goblin.
Just say sorry,
What's
and then
love?
we can move on.
What
is love?
All right. Let's settle down. Okay.
Buggut, I'm sorry I threw you at the bush.
No,
Aw.
be sincere.
Yeah, be a little bit more
That's
sensitive.
literally the most you're gonna get out of me.
All right, well, that's fair.
He
You're unknighted.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's
Oh
gonna
my-
be bad.
Oh my God.
Buggut says, "I'm sorry. You're such a huge douche," and then he scurries away.
Zeth has her arms crossed. She's upset.
Well, I guess since
So
we're
does,
all awake
so
now.
does Buggut.
Well, that's adorable.
Zeth will remember that.
Good. All right.
All right, well, I guess since we're all up now, we may as well get moving, right?
What time of day is it?
It's
Midnight.
early. It's early morning. I would say it's maybe like around 5 a.m.
I'll
Sounds
find
about
some
right.
eggs.
No.
Should we
Oh, what?
Can I look for eggs?
Perception check.
Like Shrek.
We're all
3.
gonna stare at you the
You wanna
entire
find
time
eggs?
looking for eggs.
You don't know what eggs are.
Then
Hey,
you can
do I
just
know what eggs are?
You find some grass. and
you can
try
just eat some
frying.
grass, Bim, remember?
Yeah.
So
Bim eats some grass and gets on the road.
I'm going to eat my 1-day ration so I have no more food.
your party is led through the Amberwood Forest by the insight of your tiny goblin companion. It is early this morning that you recognize how the forest gets its name, Amberwood.
Oh.
All around you, a flickering of sparkling amber dimly shimmers in the brush. This amber light kind of twinkles and flutters in the brush and leaves of the trees around you. And it's almost like a twinkling of stars, just this piercing orange amber light, but it's a little dimmer than what you would expect. A certain warmth wraps around you like a blanket, and it is one of the most dazzling and beautiful natural sights some of you have ever seen. Soon, your party passes a small stream of water that calmly runs out the large mouth of a cave. In front of you, Buggut gets down on the ground and crawls over into the water, and then he points at it and turns his head towards y'all, and he says, This is our camp.
All
This
right.
is where he lives."
All right, Bugguts. We're gonna trust you on this one. Okay, you don't have to follow us in there if you don't want to. We would be happy to have you with us, but if you want to go, we understand.
I think I'm gonna stay.
All right, thank you. Okay, all right, team. We need to be stealthy. We need to be quiet. Just get in, kick some ass, and get out.
And I just randomly fall on my face.
What?
All right.
What? What just
Like, were you moving?
No, I was just
Oh.
standing and I just fell.
Yeah.
All right. Is
All right.
Nim, can someone check on Nim? Is she okay? Or-
I'm gonna say back
You know
up.
what? Her
Can I-
blood sugar is probably a little low since we never ate any eggs.
You don't know what eggs
You
are.
That
don't
is
know what
very
they are.
aggressive.
And also now I'm just standing again, like, I'm sorry. Just,
You gonna?
You okay?
You all right?
I'm very clumsy.
Okay.
Do you want to eat
I'm
some
already
berries?
walking.
Well,
towards
let's
the
just
entrance.
let's just try to be careful in there. All right.
There's this moment as y'all all walk into the cave that Buggut is alone, and he looks to his left and he hears like a
Ooh.
and then he looks to his right and he hears like and he's just like and he starts skittering into the cave, and Zeth, soon you hear or you feel his tiny little hands and legs resting on your shoulder.
I thought you were staying.
I'm scared.
It's
Me
good
too.
to have you with us, though.
And he leans his head into your cheek.
Oh.
That's sweet.
Do you still have my foxtail?
And he lifts it up.
Okay, good.
And then he's like, Do you want to
No, you're my friend now.
puts it like a scarf. All right. So, the sounds of this small stream that you hear above us echo throughout the dank cave. The sounds are quite soothing, an odd parallel to the thoughts you have entering. But soon the stream of water catches up to your expectations, as the once clear water is now rushed with this discolored, dirty blood red.
Ew. I wonder what caused that.
Continuing up the shallow waters, you see what appears to be a medium-sized pool with a small waterfall pouring into it. The stalactites above drip with moisture into the pool down below, and the waterfall itself pours just beside this natural entrance into another chamber. Natural stone steps bridge the pool toward the chamber entrance, and on these like natural stone walkway in the water, there is this limp body, humanoid, that rests half on top of one of the natural cave steps. The other half is in the water. And it's just hanging out, being dead.
Is it easy to get to?
Cool.
Yes, it's on the pathway that you would have to take to get to the next.
I'm gonna go
Sure.
pickpocket it.
Okay,
Alright.
well, I'll pull it out first.
You try to pull the body out.
Yeah.
Okay.
then we can
As you
pickpocket.
approach, the body is quickly pulled into the water,
Oh.
and a bubbling sound of tearing flesh leaves a mixture of blood in the water.
Okay, let's keep moving.
This
Oh.
purple worm
Nothing to see
type
here.
creature
Oh.
wraps around the bottom half of the body and starts death rolling in the water.
Oh, all right. Let's just move. Let's keep moving, team. Oh my
Right.
I'm
God.
gonna cover Bug Gut's eyes.
Yeah, don't let him see that. That's upsetting. Oh, cover my eyes. Oh.
All right. So you enter this small chamber, and there are, again, it's a cave. Looks like one. And then there's like two entrances. There's one to your left and one to your right. There's a little bit of like a orange glow, maybe from some sort of campfire to the left. The right side is dark.
Which way you guys want to go?
Dark.
I've already started
Wait,
walking
which one's the
towards
dark
the
side?
dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Ben
Okay.
towards the dark.
Wait, which one's the dark?
The right.
Bug
dark
guts, you know about this?
I bump into wall because I can't see shit.
I can see, so
I don't
want to
go alone, so I'm
I
just gonna
lead
tag along with everyone else.
Oh,
So.
thief. Oh.
You asked Bug yet?
Yeah.
He's, Goblin Den, where we keep captives.
Oh. All right. Well, we can go free some people, right? Yeah.
We could do both.
Let's,
Okay.
let's go to the Golden first, and then.
It's fine. All right, and then y'all keep moving.
Where are you headed?
Wait.
To the right.
Is he protesting?
Well, I feel like it would make
That's the
sense to go to
captives?
the Golden.
Okay. Because I don't know which way I walk. Just walk down.
And y'all
Okay.
enter this dark chamber.
Oh, lovely.
You're immediately met with Zeth, right? You're in the lead.
Mhm.
You almost trip over your big dragon feet down this 20 feet really steep incline of stone, rock, and gravel, leading into a pit of what appears to be mostly bone and trash.
Oh.
Further toward the center of the pit, there's this centipede-like monster
Oh.
with tendrils surrounding its beak.
I hate those.
It is tearing into the flesh of some armored humanoid creature. As you watch it feast on the corpse, a thrown pebble just hits the cavern wall beside you and then starts to tumble down the small hill.
Where'd the pebble come from?
You look, and there is a centaur with long brown hair, clean-shaven face. He gestures towards you. He's like, "Help me!"
Are there other captives than him, or just him?
What's that?
Ben.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Ben.
Oh no.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
Guys,
Jesus, Ben.
we're in danger.
You are the worst!
Come to my aid.
The centaur's like, "You idiot!" And then the centipede starts.
Can I do chill touch on it?
You can roll initiative.
Okay.
So, yeah, the way this is gonna work is, let me just tell y'all how this little puzzle's gonna go. The centaur was gesturing towards help me, steep cliff in his hooves. And he's not able to get up the steep cliff himself.
He don't got hands.
He has hands.
He has hands.
That's only like a fourth of his body.
Yeah, so
So
like
he can't
these
pull a
hooves
horse.
Lack
are
of friction.
sliding down this gravel hill, and he can't escape, and he needs y'all to pull him out.
So it's like horse
Gotcha.
hooves, not
So
goat
during your
hooves.
initiative, remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's like down.
Well, I mean, it's his fault for being a freak of nature. It's natural
God,
selection,
Your fault
you
that was
know?
gonna
Oh my
go
god.
He shouldn't have been there to begin with.
All right,
Jesus.
I guess we're doing this. Roll
Yep.
initiative.
Is he directly below us or like at an angle across?
He's not directly below y'all yet.
Okay.
So we're on an area, and then there's a pit below us,
Mhm.
and he's down in the pit
Mhm.
with Centipede.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
Definitely.
I thought he was across.
No. He's in the pit with Centipede, and now the Centipede is alert of the Centaur and y'all.
Great.
Okay, so
The centaur get to fight.
Oh, are you gonna do shield touch?
we'll see what he does, right?
He can't do anything. He doesn't have hands.
Before we start,
God.
does anyone want to help me?
He's got
I'm
hoof
gonna get, like,
hands.
ropes
What is he
and
supposed
try
to-
pull him.
He's just a horse.
Yeah, so initiative order 20 to 25,
Oh, great.
15 to 20. What'd you get?
17.
18.
Wait, yeah, dexterity.
Mhm.
I have 16.
Okay, so then you're next. 10 to 15.
10.
All right,
14.
and then put Charlie, the centaur.
Oh, Charlie horse.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got the Charlie horse medicine away.
It's the his little.
And yes, he drags his own wagon.
Oh, nice.
So
Aren't I
clever.
creative?
You're so smart.
Creative.
I thank you.
Stop.
And Centipede, lucky bastards, at 2.
Oh, good. We're fine. Come on, guys.
So you have a lot of attempts to get this guy out before the Centipede.
So I'm before the centipede?
What were you? Sorry, what was
Everyone's
your
before the centipede.
9.
Thief.
How far down is he?
He is 20. Alright, so he's about 30 feet away from you.
Down?
Down and 10 feet out.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
no.
Tuesdays.
Well, I'm not about to go stab a centipede.
You can
It's
throw it.
huge.
Please,
How
you
far
are
is
on
the
ball.
centipede from the centaur?
10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna prestidigitate.
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 Present digging date.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
like
prestidigitate.
that. Do it.
I'm gonna
Prestidigitate.
yell, help him. No, I'm gonna say, no, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say, dummy. But I'm talking to the centaur. But there's gonna be a horrible, like, doll looking centaur that's like kind of his size, that's like in front of him, so the centipede sees that instead of the centaur to attack. It looks bad, but
Okay.
it's fine.
Alright. And one does appear. It's like about to fall over.
Yeah.
One of its legs is short.
I can't do anything yet, I'm bad at magic.
You're not really good at crafting what a horse looks like, so it's kind of just like this pickle with legs.
You're like eyeballing it from here. You're like,
Horsey.
And yeah, you do prestidigitate this like fake centaur doll.
okay.
All right,
That's all I do.
noted. Okay, so
I got nothing else.
But I mean,
It's my
hey.
turn now.
you got it.
Okay, so we're not down the ramp yet, correct?
Y'all are up.
From the bottom of the ramp to the centipede, how far is that?
To the centipede, that's another 30 feet.
Okay. Remember when you played Fortnite the other day and you slid down a hill and you took your gun and you eliminated a person while sliding?
Thank you for putting that on this podcast.
You're welcome.
Yes, I did.
Played Fortnite.
So I'm gonna take Bug Gut and put him down by Cal and I and give Thief a dirty look. And then I'm gonna take out my spear and I'm gonna run and slide down this thing and try and stab the centipede.
Absolutely. Go
Wow.
ahead and roll an attack for me.
Shit.
You're gonna use all your.
God damn it.
Actually, what'd you roll?
I didn't do anything.
All right, so you slide down that gravel hill and you jab your spear at it, and it bounces off its like blubber and fat, and you're now face to face with this giant centipede. Its beak opens, its tongue extends, its tendrils flare.
Gross.
Scary.
All right.
Hope someone helps me.
Next, Nim.
You're gonna die.
I have
Okay,
a plan.
so we're trying to get. Okay, so where am I in location to the centaur? So is
Let's
he?
say 30 feet.
So is he down there?
He is 20 feet down this incline and 10 feet out from y'all.
I'm gonna have to ask you to explain it to me as well.
My thorn whip goes out 30 feet.
Yes, it does. It also has thorns on it, but I like what you're thinking. So,
You could grab onto it,
Oh.
and we could all pull him.
well,
But
you
it
can
would
just
hurt him.
latch onto
Easy
him
now.
and pull him. That's what thorn whip does. It will
Oh.
hurt. It will hurt him.
But it'll get him closer.
That's a good idea.
It will
Okay.
pull him
Can
10
I
feet
scream out
closer
to him? This might hurt a bit.
It'll pull him
And he
10
goes,
feet.
What? And then.
And then I'm going
What?
I'm gonna use my cantrip, thorn whip, and
Thorn whip extends. It extends from your wrist, and it. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and roll an attack roll for me.
got a 4. Oh.
Scrapes the side of his face, and he's like, "Ow!"
I mean, it did hurt.
Yeah.
Try again next time.
All right. So, you hit him in the face with a thorn. Oh, that was good thinking, though. So who's next? You decide. Epigram. Okay. Liz,
They're
what
still
you
making
do?
those?
Let's see. Can I have rope. Can I toss that to him and try and tie it? Is there anything that's like stationary nearby?
Absolutely. There are some stalagmites
Mhm.
on the ground.
He didn't know once. I taught him.
Probably the first game we
It was
ever
the-
played.
Because he went to the stalagmite one. That's a tight.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So
Okay.
there's a stalagmite nearby that you can tie it to.
Okay, I guess I'll tie like a round noose and tell him to put it kind of over his like body, I guess, like over his arms, so that if we have like enough
Cool.
body
Yeah,
power,
like
we
around
can pull
his-
him up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool. So I'll toss that to him and say, see if you can get this over your head.
He's like, okay. All right.
He says
Okay.
nay to that.
So you
idea.
throw that.
Yeah. do
All
I
right.
have to
I
roll
would.
for
I
that?
would
That's really bad.
want you to take. You can do either a strength check or a dexterity check for this.
Okay.
Athletics or no, it would be athletics. Do a strength check. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, definitely.
I like that you talked yourself out of it.
No, I just put 2 and 2 together.
No, you're right. It makes sense.
Ooh, that'd be a 14.
All right, that's enough. So the rope
Cool.
does. You do throw it. Your little gnome self throws this rope, and it lands just in front of the centaur.
Nice.
Absolutely.
He can do with that what he will.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say that probably took a lot, but
Yes.
is there anything else you want to do with that? I let you tie it to the stalagmite.
Yeah.
Right, if you want. All right, so you begin tying it. Go ahead and just roll a. Just because I want to see what would happen.
Okay.
Check you're not tying.
Just an intelligence check.
Okay. So for rolling, let's see.
Ooh.
Ooh, no. Not even gonna add anything to that. No.
What is
It's
it?
a crit fail.
Okay. Okay. Noted. All right, so you tie it on. Okay.
Okay.
Callie.
So, incline, drop. He's on the other side. Centipede's in the middle.
Mhm.
Okay. And Zeth is also down there.
Zeth is down there now.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tie some rope around my dagger, tie it to the same stalagmite,
Okay.
Yes.
and then I'm gonna try to throw the dagger above the wall that the centaur is at, and then slide down and try to help Zeth.
Okay. Absolutely. I would say you interact, you throw it. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me, just for that. And then you can use your movement to get to Zeth.
13.
13.
Oh wait, yes.
That's about right.
Cool.
So yeah, it lands near the centaur. He has 2 available options and a dagger. Right?
Yes.
And you do slide down. It's kind of a tumble, and then you make your way to Zeth. And at the start of your turn, you're near Zeth. Right? Did you use
Yes.
you didn't use an action, did you?
If you count the throwing and the tying as an action.
I will. Yeah. Just because I did that with Blitz. So, all right. Good positioning.
Then I'm going to try to get her behind me.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool. Alrighty. So who's next?
Is it me or is it the centipede? It's
you.
me.
Centipede's
Okay.
last.
I'm going to do. Excuse me. I'm going to do fire at them.
Firebolt
Who?
The centipede.
Fire.
No, just the spell fire.
Mm-hmm.
at the centipede.
Firebolt.
Okay.
At the centipede.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, but you can roleplay as you will.
Mm-hmm.
He's half the crawler is in half cover right now
Mm-hmm.
by 2 of your party members.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
Does sound
No,
like
yeah.
a BIM thing.
All right. So you cast Firebolt.
Yes.
All right. Mutter incantation. Extend your hand.
Mhm.
What'd you roll?
It's plus.
Intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence
So plus
and
5 for
proficiency.
you.
Okay, then unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. All right.
Mhm.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
3.
3.
Mhm.
All right. So right in between you two, as y'all are like getting positioning, this streak of flame hits the face of this carrion crawler. Whatever they make, and then
Good hit, Bam.
it seemed to do some damage. So 3
Hooray!
seemed to do some damage.
Good
All right.
job, Bim. We laid a hit.
Thank you.
And then it is
Charlie's turn.
Charlie. Okay, so Charlie, the horse, is going to pick up the rope, Blitz's rope,
Yes.
tie it around, and hold on to Kalani's rope. He's going to walk over, use 10 feet of movement to get to the hill, and he's going to start pulling on it. His hooves kind of slide a bit, some gravel rolls. Oh! Pulls himself up. He's maybe about a third of the way there.
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
good job, Charlie.
So,
Good luck.
and now it's the centipede's turn.
Yes.
All right. The carrion crawler is going to multi-attack
Awesome.
and is going to make 2 attacks, one with its tentacles and one with its bite. So its
Ew.
tentacles are going to lash out at Kalani, who's trying to get in between Zeth and the creepy crawler. So, go ahead and roll. That is a 20.
Oh my god, yes. Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural.
Oh, good.
You're
Okay.
welcome. All right. Fate decided that.
But thank you, Fate Fan.
And just 3 points of damage as these tendrils lash at you. You do stumble back a little bit, not enough to think about that, but yeah, you do get pushed back a little bit. Really stings. There's some sort of ointment or like saliva that is on this tendril that
Ew.
has this really sharp pain that leaves on your face,
Oh, it burns.
or not on your face, your torso, not because of your helmet.
Gotcha.
So Zeth, it's then going to turn towards you and jab its beak into you. Yeah, that is a 15 to hit. All right, it bites at you. You use your spear and kind of jab it into the ground and prod yourself away, and it like latches at you.
That's so scary.
Its tendrils flare and it looks directly at you with these giant beaming eyes. It's hard to tell its color, but it looks disgusting and its beak is dripping with this awful saliva.
Mm.
All right, so next is Thief.
Me.
Back around.
I don't understand sneak attack.
Okay, so sneak
Do I
attack.
have to sneak up on them?
No.
Okay, so I can just use it whenever the fuck I want. I can use it once per turn.
If there's an ally nearby within 5 feet, then you have sneak attack.
So I could sneak attack him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna yell, friends! And because I'm scared for my friends. And then slide down the hill and go like between Callie's legs and then pop up and just like, I guess, slice at one of its creepy thingies.
All right. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll an attack. With your daggers of better stabbing.
22.
22. Absolutely. So
I do have daggers of better.
that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Did you give me what that? Is it just normal dagger?
It's a normal dagger. It's
Okay.
just a plus to hit.
Yeah. Cool. 13.
13.
And then whatever sneak attack is useful.
15.
All right. And with that, you take those daggers and you slash at the tendrils. It cuts actually one of them off. And it does shriek in this insectoid pain. And it, flares in intensity towards you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Next is...
Me.
Next.
Okay, so now that I'm out of the way, I'm gonna try and take my spear and jab it into its fat sides.
Alright, absolutely. Go ahead and roll an attack.
What do I add for that?
Would it be strength?
Strength? 15.
Oh, for a
No, wait.
spear?
Oh, that's actually dexterity.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad.
Spear is finesse.
18.
Ah.
So you can do
That's a
strength
hit.
or dex.
Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Man, I say absolutely a lot.
I know I've been taking a counter.
Dang.
Okay. Absolutely.
It's a good word.
You jab this spear into the side. It flares with intensity.
Sounds like toss.
With intensity. Intensity. That's my adjective. But yeah, you stab it. It seems like it's still got a ways to go.
Oh,
It's a
man.
big creature. It's angry, and y'all are distracting it, which is good. All right, so moving along. Who's next? Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Caught myself that time.
So I'm going to try to do the Thorn Whip again.
Alrighty.
Whip it and
I
whip
feel
it
like I have a
good.
better chance this time. Probably not. Okay, so same thing. So
So
that's non-natural 20.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. It's a 5.
5. All right. So that thorn whip latches onto him. Oh my! And you pull him 10 feet up. Now he's those thorns dig into his side. You yank him 10 feet up, and now he's like he's got like a fourth to go.
you're welcome.
So yeah,
Plucking.
great job,
thorns out of
awesome.
So you said he's halfway up?
He's more than halfway.
He has a fourth
Oh,
left.
he's more than halfway up? Okay, so he's kind of pulling himself up through the rope.
Yeah, he's
right?
got just 5 feet.
Alright,
He's
then
basically to go.
I'll leave him. And then I guess I'll just use my crossbow again and
Pew pew.
get it in. Does it have like a weak spot at all?
I just stabbed it in its side.
Okay. I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Stab it in its side or shoot it in its side.
Absolutely.
Good job, you got it.
Mhm.
Okay, so
All right. So what'd you say you got?
19 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. 5.
It still has ways to
It's a piercing into its fat. It doesn't seem to take much effect to it.
Okay.
Definitely felt it though.
Okay.
Who's next?
Callie.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna. This thief went under me. I'm gonna pick him up, pull him behind me, and then pew pew magic missile.
All right.
That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4.
4.
That tells us 2, 5, 9. 9 points of damage. Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, cool. So just kind of like stepping backwards, sliding the along where your sigil is underneath your bracer. You fire these into this carrion crawler, and it shrieks in pain. It raises its front half, just screaming towards the roof of this chasm.
Whatever bug screams sound like.
There goes our snaking.
Something like that. And then it brings itself back down. Did a lot of damage. It's looking really hurt.
Bam!
Is it-
Knock it
it's-
out.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Get it, Ben.
I'm so.
Get some.
I'm gonna switch it up a little. I'm gonna do something new
Good.
that I don't think anyone's done.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Whoa!
Alright.
What's that
Yeah.
spell do?
It. I think I'm not certain.
Bim looks at Cal and I do that, and he's like, "Oh."
I am Bim.
I cast
it
Magic
is a
Missile.
level 1 spell, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So you take out your spell book. You're tracing those sigils. Mutter a cantation.
3 1d4. Each one gets +1.
Wait, 3.
Right?
Shot 3 missiles.
3 darts. You get 3 darts of magic missile.
4. Oh wait, I didn't. It's 3.
You create.
Each one is +1.
Yes. You roll. Each one gets +1.
4, 3, 3, and 2. So 4, 3. Oh wait, I rolled 4 times. 4, 3, 3.
10. All right.
Bim can't do math.
So,
What do
Bim,
all
you
expect?
trace these sigils in your spellbook, muttering this cantation. Coming from his voice, you notice that as he's muttering, hold on, it doesn't sound like Bim anymore. It's very deep, it's different, it's educated, and then he casts this component into the air, and through this smoke of dust or whatever he threw out into the air, a reaction occurs and a spell is cast, and it flies out of thin air. These 3 magic missiles, these 3 darts. The carrion crawler takes it and starts just streaming blood from its torso, and it's really bloodied.
Whoa.
All right.
Good thing it's its turn. No, wait, no, Charlie.
Woohoo! All right, so Charlie pulls up, and then that stalactite,
Oh shit!
Oh.
and he does slide down a little bit. He's now 10 feet away. Oh. Thorn's still ticking.
Oh no!
Actually, I think the thorn went away by that point. But yeah, he's dangling. He's about 10 feet away. Stalactite, the tip of it broke off, but it's still tied around its base. And now it's the carrion crawler's turn. All right, Mr. Carey is going to. All right, one of its tendrils is going to slap Thief. It's going to lunge its tentacles at Thief. There you go. All right, so not looking good. It lunges its tentacles, and it whips across. It whips across your face. You do manage to duck underneath it. It's really weak and it's sickly. It passes, grazes the top of your beautiful locks of hair, and you are totally fine. It's just kind of wailing at this point. Wailing at Kalina is a little far away, but at Zeth and at you, Thief, just kind of wailing frantically. It's kind of also gonna try to like back away a little bit, and you do have an opportunity attack against it.
Yeah,
Both you and Zeth.
Just gonna stab it in the head with my daggers.
Okay, so as it's trying to get away,
I just go jerk.
all right, roll an attack.
16.
That is a hit. And with that, how do you want to do this?
Yeah.
1 point away.
Damn.
I was gonna ask this question.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell jerk and just take
You
my
were teasing
dagger
so
and
much.
stab it in the head.
Jerk! Alright, you jump, leap, and you pierce into its eyes and drag it down through its like beak and tentacles. Some of its tentacles like fall off as you do. And you peel through its blubber, and some of it, some of these internal stuff splashes onto you, and you're, oh, yeah, pretty disgusting, especially for you.
Yeah, I'm very disgusted and just trying to get it off.
Yeah.
All right, kids, let's
You're
get out of
standing in
this pit.
bones.
Wait,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Charlie's
No, Charlie's
Charlie's
Can
empty.
Charlie's just broken. Okay, so
dug into the
Charlie, since y'all solved my carrion crawler puzzle, y'all managed to climb back up this steep hill.
Before I get out, can I look around the bottom for
Absolutely.
the rest of anything else or any
yeah.
like other captives
I wanna
or anything else?
I wanna loot that body he was munching on.
Okay, so you're looking around for any
Captives or anything else
I'm already
down
covered
there
in
that may
drugs.
be of importance.
You see a few eaten corpses
Oh.
to the bone, not really clothed in any way. You see what appears to be a Vakidian dragonborn of
Oh.
red scales. That was the one that was being feasted on when y'all entered. It must have been some sort of mercenary or guard for the caravan. And then as you're like kind of like looking over it, acknowledging it, thief comes up and starts searching it. Do you want to search it as well?
Sure, yeah, I'll help him.
Okay, so you don't get to take everything. He thought of it. Okay, don't get mad at me. All right, so one thing that you would probably toss away is this piece of paper.
No, I don't want that.
I grab the
toss
piece
it.
of paper.
You grab it. It seems to be a Vakidian release of the Dragonborn. It is the law passed to the Vakidian Dragonborn, and this means that this Dragonborn is that old. It was a Dragonborn created by the Vakidian dynasty, that group of wizards, and it held on to the parchment that granted his freedom.
Oh damn!
Basically, once you like got it from some sort of raven or something, the Vakidian Dragonborn would open it, and it would like as it read it, it would unbrainwash him. It was this magical effect that would happen on Dragonborn. So he held on to it.
Is it personalized to the Dragonborn, or can any Dragonborn read it and be?
It is in
released?
Draconic. That's all it is personalized. It wouldn't have an effect on you if you weren't a Vakidian Dragonborn.
Right, but if another Vakidian Dragonborn read it, then they would be affected.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'll hold on to it.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's-
Yeah, and you digging through, you do find a potion of some sort of it's kind of this muddied water looking potion, but definitely has some bedazzles, some sparkles that give you the impression that it is magical liquid.
Okay.
Go ahead, for the sake of brevity, and put, because I assume that you would figure out what it is anyway.
Oh, I
It's a potion of hill giant strength.
Ooh, damn!
Potion of hill.
That's a big one.
He was also wielding a Vakidian pickaxe, if you wanted to grab that. And then to his side, he has a small coin pack. Must have been what he was paid to be on the caravan recently. There's 50 gold pieces in there.
Do you need
You're
money?
sharing that thief.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want that pickaxe?
I'll actually take that pickaxe. Yeah, I'll sling it over my back.
Absolutely.
He's been raising his hand.
Yeah, I have gold.
No.
No. It was worth a shot.
Okay, you get
We're
25.
we're
and I
gonna
get
share the
25.
gold with everyone else.
Why?
thief.
I got it.
Right, you did, but we need to share. We're all in this
No,
together.
I'm looking for a journal.
All right, you're looking
You can
around.
share your hat. Sir.
I didn't find one.
Okay.
Got an 11.
I just imagine myself like going over to Blitz, sticking my hand in her pocket, her looking at me and me going, "Sorry, I don't know how to steal things." And then yeah.
Alrighty.
Is there
It's
anything else
okay.
down there?
It's
And I just
okay.
kind of walk away and feed my squirrel.
Okay, I'm gonna run up the thing with my big dragon legs and go get my friend Bug Gut.
Alright.
Make sure he's
good.
okay.
Bug Gut, he's just sitting and he's like picking at his toenails. And he gets really excited and perks up. His ears fold up when you see him. And he just lifts his arms up to be carried.
Aw, I'm gonna pick him up with one hand.
By the neck.
As you pick him up, you grab onto him
Very-
by the torso and then he starts crawling up
Very
your
maternal.
arm.
I think it's a spider.
Nice.
You ready to head out, Thief? We need to go hit up that
Can we,
goblin den.
can we check out
Does-
Charlie first?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Did Charlie make it?
Did Buggut wear clothes?
So
Got it.
Excellent
this is a
question.
goblin, and what you would notice in this particular world is goblins are pretty furry creatures, just like the bugbears are. They're just smaller versions. They have large, kind of cute black eyes. Sometimes they're more intense when they're in danger.
Yeah.
They have some yellow around their face, kind of like a bugbear. But they almost look like just baby bugbears in a sense.
So they don't look like your stereotypical goblin.
Not your stereotypical goblin. Most of them do wear armors and hides and stuff like this. Buggut has like a little bit of cloth around his waist and his
That's
leg.
right. That's what I
Okay,
drew.
So,
He's furry. Let me add that.
absolutely. So, we're gonna take a short break, a little bathroom break, if you will. Meet back here at 9:05, and then we'll wrap this up. Hey everybody, it's your Dungeon Master and new podcast buddy James here. How are we doing? Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've been enjoying this episode. I know we did recording it. And thank you so much for all the support. You know, that initial launch really blew us away over here at Arcane. Like, we are ecstatic. And not only that, but like, we just simply could not believe how many of you gave this show a chance when you knew nothing about it, you knew nothing about us. It's mind-boggling. We are so excited and thrilled that you gave this little baby podcast a chance. So thank you for that. And if you're still listening, you know, even after the first episode and the trailer, and you're still with us, thank you for your continued support. And if you're a new listener, welcome to the Arcane Gang. We are thrilled to have you. Obviously, we don't have any sponsorships to talk about, so I'm going to tell you 2 rad ways that you can help our show grow into, you know, the beautiful flower that it can be. Number 1, word of mouth. Go ahead and share it with a friend, a family member, tweet it out, do whatever you can. If this show made you smile, then send those smiles somewhere else. Also, follow us on our Instagram at arcane.etc. That is the number way that we spread word about the show. We update people on when episodes are coming out, share little trailers behind the scenes. You get to know us a little bit better. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to stay in the loop on everything Arcane Gang. So, if you want to know more and you want to give it a shot, go ahead and follow us on our Instagram, again at arcane.etc. That's one more time at arcane.etc. That's about it. I just wanted to quickly thank you and, you know, tell you to follow us on our Instagram and all that stuff. Now it's time to listen to our awesome remainder of this episode 1, part 2. Episode 2 will come out very soon. Stay in touch. Bye. All right, welcome back from our bathroom break. So let me pick my teeth real quick behind my DM screen. That's what it's really for. They don't tell you. Okay, so you'll make your way up this steep hill, and now Charlie Horse is untying himself from the stalagmite. You'll approach him.
Oh, thank you so much, my gods! I thought I was a goner in there.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
I just am so used to you giving me pain. I totally forgot. Oh, thank you so much. That feels wonderful. It's like the complete opposite of what you did earlier.
What is the color of his horse hat?
Horse.
I always pictured like sunset, like orange with like a white near the back,
Nice.
blackish tail.
Man, I just
Nice.
It's a good thing we were here. You looked like you were next on the menu.
Yeah.
I certainly was. Oh man.
Are you horse meat or
Both.
How did you manage to get in that situation?
Oh, well, I was tugging my guards around, and I was caught off guard by,
Wait, how do you itch your butt?
like this. Does anyone have a stick?
I walk up to him and put my hand up and say, "Hi, I'm Thief."
Hi, I am Charlie Horse. Well, that's what they call me. My real name is Charlie. I don't have a last name.
Oh, well, that's nice. We did see your cart a while back, actually. It was pretty,
How is it? How's the condition?
They took
It's
everything.
looking well.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough, Charlie.
Okay, so it sounds like y'all are all giving me mixed signals on my cart.
Right. I
It's
wouldn't
bad.
hope for, I wouldn't hope for a lot, really.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's still there, kinda, so you got that. Right, okay.
I feel like I can still feel the thorns. It's like, it's unbearable, but
Yeah, it looked really painful. Like,
But-
really painful.
I could really use my shopping cart. I sell a mixture of potions. My dear. Oh, I totally forgot I lost Reginald.
Was Reginald your dragonborn friend?
Yes, I believe. Yes, yes, he was. Oh!
It's okay.
I'm very sorry for your loss, sir.
This was his money pouch.
He opens it
I
up.
just look up.
He looks.
Oh, what the?
Puts it back together. Puts it in his horse pouch. Totally forgot he doesn't have a pocket. Well, I am very grateful that you came to my rescue. I had been in there for, I don't really have any track on the time, but maybe like a day or so, just kind of dodging around, being quiet.
Seems like you did a good job.
Yeah.
Well,
Until the end.
Right.
I lost a friend in the process, but that's all right. Part of the process.
good
Oh
way to
my
do it.
god.
Oh,
What
all right.
process?
Just being in Kipos.
That's fair.
I
you know-
feel you, man. Horse.
Do you know your way out of here, Charlie?
I believe it's just simply down this way. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, y'all have to hurry.
Right there. That's where we're going right
There's-
now, actually.
No, there's another one. There's,
Oh.
they brought someone in. I got a glimpse of them, and I tried to valiantly stop them, and then that's why they threw me in the pit. It's a very magnificent creature, brought in by a couple of bugbears, possibly yesterday. I tried to help her escape. She might be an asset. I suppose y'all are adventurers. You wouldn't mind saving her.
Yes,
You're
absolutely.
adventurers.
That's
Yes.
right, yep.
Yes.
We're going that way now.
You won't miss her.
What does she look like?
Does she have assets?
What? Damn.
Well, I wouldn't even. But you'll just know she lights up the room. So
It's not really a good description. Do you have any way to tell it's her or
she literally glows.
Oh,
Oh, you mean
literally. Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you had a little crush on her.
All right.
No, you.
All right.
Oh, I don't do that.
Mm.
I'm half horse.
Is it a man or a horse?
I don't believe it's a horse.
Down,
Oh, I see what you mean now.
because if it is a man's
then it's a little disproportionate.
Anyway,
Where would we find
It's a horse.
her?
All right. No.
It's big.
Where would we?
Yes, small one.
Where would we find her?
Well, the last time I saw her, she was in the king's lair.
And
BG,
that's
you
just-
know where to find the king's lair?
Mm-hmm. There is a stone staircase, rather, just past the goblin den. Be careful. There are goblins all over that place.
Oh, is that why they call it the Goblin Den?
Oh, I think that's where they breed and
Oh.
eat one another.
They eat one another?
Eat one another.
Sometimes I assume they're disgusting vermin, and then
Look at that
and then
Bug Gut.
Bug Gut just puts his head down.
Oh.
Some do.
Oh, all right.
Bug Gut, you don't have to associate with them anymore.
No, I. Oh wait, no, it's no, I don't. I am Bug Gut. I'm going to head out of here.
Absolutely.
But thank you. He starts shaking some of y'all's hand. Thank you so much. Once
His hands.
All right.
Once I get back to Daxton and get things together, I won't forget you. A horse never forgets. My top half is a human, and that's an elephant. I gotta work on this saying.
There's a lot of mixed metaphors there. Anyway, we will try to find you. It's Charlie Horse, right?
Wait, so was your dad a horse and your mom?
I don't want to get into the specifics
Okay.
right now. I'm a magical creature. That's all you need to know.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
We'll find you when we get back in
Yes.
town.
All right. Tally ho! Do
Right.
people still say
Good to
that?
meet you.
I've been in this cave for a whole day. I don't know what.
So,
If you talk about my horse penis, I'm going to explode.
if you mate with a horse,
Okay, all right. You should probably just get going. Yeah.
He
Let's
backs
go.
out of the chasm.
All right,
All
so
right, we should probably head over to the Goblin Den, knock out some folks, and
All right.
then
BG,
Go save that
where we
glowing-
going?
yes.
all right.
Isn't that cute?
that is cute. I
That
like
is
that.
cute.
It is pretty cute. That way.
And he points directly through that chamber to the other side of the chamber, or to the other side.
The only way.
The only way to go.
All right.
Good.
Let's
eye.
try to be quiet, guys. You know, let's get the element of surprise going.
Tally ho!
Why?
Bim
Try.
charges.
Okay.
Okay. So, y'all quietly enter the chamber to your left, or dead ahead. Your vision is somewhat impaired because of the hazy air that surrounds you, the scent of which overwrought with this pungent goblin stench and roasting meat kind of mixed together. Toward the far cavern wall, as you enter, there's a natural staircase leading up to a large stone door. But the room itself, resting on rocks and along the wall, there's just a bunch of goblins just resting, sleeping, some of them gnawing on some sort of bone. What are y'all doing?
All right, guys. We can do this carefully and quietly. We can either take them all out, or we can just try to sneak around and go to that door.
I have the stone of speaking. What if I just told them all to leave?
That's an option.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What did Bim just roll for?
Ben, what are you doing?
Stealth.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start sneaking through the room.
Alright, so
Okay. Let's just
Should I do it?
let's have it as a backup.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just try to sneak around there first.
Okay.
everyone roll a stealth check for me.
I rolled
Natural
19.
20.
19.
60.
Oh boy, we're
14.
down. Oh boy.
15.
22.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We can.
That was so stealthy I couldn't even hear it.
Right.
Alright, you'll pass through. You'll hear, of course, these natural cavern sounds along with the gnawing on like a bone, like in the far corner. There's like some goblins wrestling and gnawing each other's ears like along the way. These goblins are much bigger than Bug Gut. They're about maybe 3 feet tall, about halfling size, gnome size.
Can I do a perception check for bones on the ground?
Yes, absolutely.
So 5.
5. I think it would be. Are you looking for a bone, or are you trying to decipher what bones they are?
I'm just looking for a bone.
Okay. Well, you don't have to roll for that then.
Okay. Can I find a bone?
There are bones all over this place.
I found a bone?
Yes.
I give it to Bug Gut. Gnaw.
And he takes it. And he's like, and then when you turn away, he'll creep through a pebble, falls, and a goblin starts crawling down the side of the wall, and he like walks right in front of you and plops down near a campfire and starts rotating meat on it. Continue to walk forward, and you'll make it to the staircase.
I'm imagining a Scooby-Doo like tiptoeing behind him.
No goblins seem to know you're there.
That's crazy.
Y'all go up this natural staircase. You do hear a and there's like this warg, this like pig, hog / wolf creature in like a kennel that's like barking at a nearby goblin, and it's like trying to like feed it like toss like meat over its kennel, and it's just scaring the literal crap out of this goblin. And then you make it to these stone gates or this stone door. Are you ready to enter?
Yes.
Yep.
Who's leading?
I'll take the lead on this one.
Thank God.
Kalanai?
I'm behind.
I'm behind Zap.
Kalanai, you push.
Can I do mage armor before I do it?
Absolutely. So, what tattoo is that? Like,
It's like a knight in shining armor who's swinging a sword. I just touch that, and as I touch it, like armor matching the bracers and the metal kilt flow over me
awesome.
into the Spartan helmet.
Absolutely.
No, I got mage
Damn.
armor too.
Are you gonna cast it?
I'm actually gonna cast Blade Ward.
That's good.
Absolutely. Your spell casting is a little different.
Yes, it is.
When you don't mutter anything, you just kind of like let this spell kind of come to you. You kind of like reach out, and it seems this like gold glow glosses over you, and it almost was like reactive. It's not really that you thought, I'm gonna cast Blade Ward. It was more of, I want protection against something trying to slice me up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just kind of like reached out, and this gold glow washed over you, and then it vanished, and you cast successfully.
Are you like Dr. Doolittle for spells?
I'm a sorcerer.
Oh.
I don't train.
I said that in a very unintelligent way.
So, Kalanai. You push the heavy stone gates open, and immediately you are faced with a towering figure even over you, covered in fur. Its long pointed ears fold back over its head as it sniffs and investigates you inches from your face. It has these giant red insectoid eyes that measure you.
Is there any way we knew what Edward Barnabas looked like?
Hobgoblin, not this.
Cool. Just this is spooky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's looking directly at me.
It's this close to your face.
Okay.
Inches.
I'm gonna take that war pick and just swing it up at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack then.
This will go really well. 13.
That does not hit.
Oof.
You take that war pick and you swing it up. I also don't know if you're proficient in it, are you?
I'm not. I only added strength, which is a -1.
Oh.
And you swing it up, and this bugbear just backs away, just ever so slightly, and looks at you. And then you hear a,
Now, don't get all pissy over that. Step aside and let them in.
the bugbear moves to the side, allowing your entrance. And you are invited into this huge chasm. Its roof decorated in sparkling stalactites. There's a big pile of what appears to be scrap, treasure, feasted on corpses, what have you. And beyond that, atop a natural staircase, sitting upon a tall stone throne, a shadowed humanoid figure. But what captures your attention next is chained and shackled to its side. A humanoid covered in what appears to be glowing amber leaves, like the amber you saw before. And it's only for a small moment. There's a little shine, and then it gets really dim. The figure seems unconscious. And the light seems nearly burnt out.
Really quick, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation for a stone, like a weird looking box that's breathable, and I'm gonna put Bug Guy in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duration up to an hour.
I was right!
So really what you do is you think to yourself like, oh my god, bug gut. Oh my gods, bug gut. And then suddenly you look behind you and there's this like stone with holes in it all along it. Cocoon is wrapped in.
Oh.
And he starts to fall and you grab him and you put him in your backpack.
Aw.
And you're like, thanks Magistra, or whatever you think happened.
Thanks, Mommy.
Yeah. You kind of are like staggered by this show. There's also goblins just resting and like looking at you and like biting on stuff, just like all along the staircase step. And the bugbear shoves y'all forward a little bit, especially you, Cal and I.
A visitor for me? Oh, you really shouldn't have.
As you make your way towards the throne. Oh, whoa, look at the size of that one, points at Cal and I.
That was very rude of you, sir.
And what's this? Is that a human? Please, step forward.
Edward inches his head just out of the shadow. His large, glowing red eyes just eyeing you. They're just right locked onto you, Zeth. From what you can see, his face is almost like this sickly yellow, pale tone. And he has jagged and large, sharp teeth that smile in a toothy grin, and this like black drool drips from his mouth. He clutches this giant greatsword that he twists into the stone beneath him. He goes,
Scales? Aren't you a pretty thing?
you have a moment to kind of scurry back, and I'm sure you do so.
I'm sure that we are all civilized people. We don't need to make a mess in a hurry. We can all stick around, eat a meal, discuss.
Of course, we just came to talk with you, sir.
I raised my hand.
Yes, pretty one.
Are you Barnabas? Are you Barnbra?
Edward Barnabas, thank you.
Edward.
But
Barnabas.
of course, the most notorious in the area.
Roll a charisma check.
Ooh, that's a 5.
You flatter me.
And he just has a stern frown.
Look, I know what this is about, okay? I know my goblins have done some wrong, and you want some justice, correct?
No.
Yeah, really, we just wanted to talk and see how we could help you.
Yeah.
Because we've noticed your operation is very lax, especially out in the forest. Goblins taking for themselves, doing what they want. They don't seem to be following orders at all.
Roll a persuasion check.
Really smart.
14.
Maybe the runts aren't paying attention.
That's what I feared as well. And I came to talk to you to talk about how we can get those guys in line.
Go on.
He leans in his throne.
Obviously, you have a very menacing presence here, but that doesn't extend past this cave. You've got to get out there. You've got to outreach to your people, okay? It's all about interfacing, is what I'm saying.
What are you really getting at?
I'm talking about how we can get you, your face, out across this whole forest. What we can do is we can take you and spread the word of your name, okay? You just gotta get out of this cave first, okay? Because you're cooped up here, and you have all these goblins in line. But what about all the other ones out there? They're doing whatever they want, taking their own gold.
Roll another persuasion check.
Shit. Natural one.
Can I give him advantage?
Mm-mm.
What do all of you think of this? What about you, wizard?
I concur with the interlacing. Damn.
I'm sure that picking off caravans might not go so well for the Empire. I think I'm fine right where I am.
Sure, making scraps. But, what does that mean in the long run?
Are you trying to offer me something, giant? Or are you just here to waste my time?
I'm offering you the chance to extend your empire. If we could spread your name...
How so?
Because you're trapped in this little area. You have
Yes,
the town
yes,
of
yes.
Daxton. But what if we, as a group, could spread your name farther?
Oh, yes, I understand what he's saying.
Which is?
Do you?
Why exactly have a bunch of kids entered here? Don't you know what I do?
Children were murderers.
Not you, dimwit.
Oh.
These are apprentices of mine. I have been teaching them the ways of Arcana. And
Yeah.
obviously they've been learning well.
Correct.
This one here is my offspring.
There you
Uh-huh.
can see the resemblance.
I can't see past the silhouetted face.
Exactly. Anyways, what we're talking about is we have murdered quite a few people between the 6 of us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible at math. You know magicians. Anyways,
We're
what we're
not
talking
saints.
about is you coming with us, going past the boundaries of this little forest, okay?
People could know about you at the Emerald Coast.
And you know what? I'm a princess. So, talk about dynasty.
She has influence.
In high places,
Roll
I
it.
am a king.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna let that cancel out. I was well, okay, I'm gonna let you roll. Just roll straight. And you roll at a persuasion check with advantage. What'd you get?
A 9.
13.
Oh no.
You know what? You're amusing me. I'll consider, but I can't think straight. Allow me to re-energize myself. Gararg.
And he gestures towards the bugbear. The bugbear goes,
Oh, that's nice. Is that a family name?
Gararg, would you please fetch us some dinner?
Garag. And kind of heads towards the some sort of vat of something behind.
You see, I just don't get a lot of civilized folk entering my cavern.
Of course.
You do know what we do, correct?
You
Quite.
eat people.
Right, of course. And that's actually what I want to speak with you on. If we could speak privately without these uncivilized people, then we could really get to the matters at hand.
What a bitch.
What was that?
But no.
So Edward starts to lean out of his throne, or get out of his throne.
How
He
old
uses
is he?
the great sword to lift himself up. He's this monstrous-looking hobgoblin with yellowish pale skin. Sores all along his body, from what you can see. He's hunched when he walks, and his arms are very long, disproportional to his body. He has a hooded cloak of this dirty mesh of orange, and he has this leather armor along his body, apart from his arms. He seems pretty old. He clutches the great sword and lifts himself up, uses it as a cane, getting closer to you. He says,
Very well. We shall speak alone.
Nim, With your passive perception, behind Edward Barnabas, you notice the young woman. Her skin a lovely golden amber. Her leaves have a brief spark of life for a moment. They burn bright with an intense amber, illuminating the entire chasm with her beauty. But only for a moment. Her fragile body works up just enough courage to spout a single phrase. Look out! As Nim, you turn to see standing over Kalanai, this large bugbear lifting a heavy boulder over
fuck.
Kali's helmeted head. Kalanai, can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
12.
Man, you always get killed.
I'm gonna get brain. Oh my god.
Alright. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo! Oh, I'm unconscious.
As this boulder smashes
For
over
obvious
your head.
reasons.
Kalanai, you collapse instantly to the
Oh
ground.
my god.
The nymph that you were looking at faints as she says that, and it's initiative when we come back.
Oh, no!